Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Faris Dania bin Muhammad Arif Faizal. My metric number is A22A0928. I will explain about the introduction part. In the dynamic realm of international trade, assessing a company's financial standing is vital. The project analyzed the financial accounts of HUP SENG Industries Berhad and Watai Industries Berhad, two prominent Malaysian companies. The objective is to provide key insight into their financial conditions and trajectories through a comparative lens, offering stakeholders a concise understanding of their distinct fiscal narratives in the international trade landscape.
For entity background, HUP Industry Berhad and HWA Industry Berhad are two prominent companies in Malaysia. Both businesses are in the food production industry. HUP Industry Berhad originated in 1958. The company main business is making biscuit and candies. HUP has demonstrated strong financial performance on the regular basis. Then, Huatai Industry Berhad, founded in 1962. Main business is high quality snack and related culinary item. Huatai has demonstrated remarkable dexterity in the navigating the consumer goods landscape.
Hello and hi. My name is Muhammad Ifan Sufi bin Muhammad Gandra Anwar. My metric number is A22A0897. Now I will present to you the ratio analysis formula for this assignment. Firstly, for the current ratio, the formula is current asset must be divided with the current liability. Second, for the quick ratio, current asset minus inventory and divide by current liability. For the third, a payable payment period, the trade payable must be divided with cost of sales and multiplied by 365 days, or we can call 1 year. For the receivable collection period, account receivable must be divided with revenue and multiply with 1 year within 365 days. For the inventory turnover ratio, the cost of goods sold must be divided with inventory. Next, for the inventory turnover days, the formula is the inventory must be divided with cost of goods sold and multiply with 365 days. For the total asset turnover, sales divide with total asset. Next, for the fixed asset turnover, sales divide with fixed asset. For the gross profit margin, gross profit must be divided with revenue and multiply with 100%.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Afilmi bin Jalani and my metric number is A22A0951. This is our ratio analysis answer. We have 9 ratio analysis, which is current ratio, quick ratio, payable payment period, receivable collection period, inventory turnover ratio, inventory turnover days, total assets turnover, fixed asset turnover, and also gross profit margin. For that, we have 3 comparison. The first one is a comparison between two periods, which is in the year 2022 and year 2021. The second one is comparison between group and separate entity, which is Watai we choose as the parent and its subsidiary. The third one is a comparison with another entity in the same industry, which is Watai Berhad and also Hapsang Berhad.
The interpretation of current ratio. Kuartal Cinebra current ratio drop as it compared to the 2021 and to the 2022, indicate a decline in short-term liquidity and potential challenge in meeting obligation. The subsidiary shows slightly better liquidity than the parent company. Kuartal ratio is significantly lower than Hapsang Berhad, highlighting the substantial disparity in liquidity. Factors such as change in efficiency, inventory management, or financial policy may contribute to this drop in the current ratio. Interpretation of quick ratio. Signaling a decrease in quick ratio potentially indicates liquidity change. Rise concern about short-term financial health, then imply the variation in liquidity profile due to distinct operational structure of market dynamics. Possibly influence include various business model, industry norm, or operational efficiency. Interpretation of payable payment period indicates an increase suggesting a longer time taken to settle payable. Sign of potential strain on liquidity or a change in payment policy. Notable difference suggesting the variation in industry norm, business model or supplier relationship. Comparison is not possible due to lack of HUB cost of sale information.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Danish bin Muhammad Yunus. My metric number is A22A0965 and today I want to present about receivable collection period for Puatai Berhad. So, a significant increase indicates a deterioration in cash collection efficiency from 98.82 days in 2021 to 130.50 days in 2022. Challenges in managing credit terms and difficulties in converting credit sale into cash. Subsidiary RCP has a slightly better performance compared to Watai Berhad. Peer comparison with Hapsang Berhad highlight potential and inefficiency in Watai Berhad receivable management. Watai Berhad may be facing unique challenge in receivable management, and questions arise about the efficiency of cash collection processes compared to industry peers. For the inventory turnover ratio for Watai Berhad, the decline indicates a decrease in inventory management efficiency. Possible implication of a declining ratio are challenge in sales or production process and a potential impact on overall operational effectiveness. Watai Berhad ratio is lower than the subsidiary, so it indicates the subsidiary superior inventory management. HubSense ITR is not provided, so it is unable to assess its inventory management efficiency. Watai Berhad may face challenge in optimizing inventory turnover, and the subsidiary appears more effective in managing inventory. For inventory turnover days for Watai Berhad, inventory turnover days for Watai Berhad increase suggests a potential slowdown in converting inventory into sales. Challenges in efficient inventory management are influenced by market condition, supply chain disruption, and shift in consumer demand. Indicates slight variation in operational efficiency within the corporate structure. Watai Berhad may face challenge in swiftly converting inventory into sales if the subsidiary slightly longer turnover days highlight operational differences. So for the total asset turnover for Watai Berhad, the total asset turnover ratio for Watai Berhad is declining, indicating slightly less revenue generated per unit in asset in 2022. Possible reasons for the decrease are change in business's operation, increase in efficiencies, and a decrease in sale indicate the subsidiary is more efficient in utilizing assets to generate revenue. Highlights that Watai Berhad is more effective in asset utilization compared to its industry peers. Watai Berhad decline in total asset turnover suggests challenge in optimizing revenue generation from asset. For the fixed asset turnover for Watai Berhad in 2022, Watai Berhad's slight decline indicates lower sales generation from fixed asset. Implication of decline are a decrease in the ability to generate sale from fixed asset and potential efficiency concern. The significant disparity suggests differing asset utilization strategies or operating structure. Substantial difference indicates varying capital utilization efficiency and operational dynamic within the industry. Watai Berhad exhibit better efficiency than Hub Seng Berhad in capital utilization and operational dynamic. And lastly, from me is gross profit margin. For Watai Berhad, the decline suggests a potential decrease in profitability, raising concern about operational efficiency and cost management. Consistency implies similar performance across the organizational structure. For comparison with Hapsang Berhad, significant lag suggests a substantial difference in gross profit margin, indicating varied profitability levels. Watai Berhad declines may pose challenge in maintaining profitability and notably lower gross profit margin compared to industry peers. Hapsang Berhad.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Amiza Behazuddin and my metric number is A22B1018. So the solution for the current ratio is to analyze the current ratio component in depth in order to identify the specific places that contribute to the reduction. Second one, examining the potentially modified financial and operational policy to increase short-term liquidity. So the solution for quick ratio is to analyze receivable collection in great detail and look into way to increase cash flow more quickly. The second one is examining how the market is affecting inventory turnover and look into solution to improve inventory control. So for the payable payment period, solution to find any strategic or practically effect, carefully investigate the causes of the extended payable payment period. Evaluate how the longer payment term may affect the supply chains and the connection with supply. Yeah. For the receivable collection period, solution to find any functional or strategic element through examining the causes for the extension of the receivable collection term. Second one, examining credit policy and determine whether any change are required to strike a balance between cash flow consideration and client relationship. For the inventory turnover ratio solution to identify particular issue, carry out a thorough investigation of the element influencing the decrease in the inventory turnover ratio. The second one, examining the production and sales produce to find area where efficiency might be increased. For inventory turnover days, solution conduct a detailed investigation of the reasons contributing to the increase in inventory turnover days to find specific difficulties. Second one, keep an eye on and adjust to shifting consumer demand and market condition. For the total asset turnover, the solution to find the precise causes of the decline in the total asset turnover ratio, do an in-depth investigation. The second one, put the operational changes into practice to maximize asset utilization and improve efficiency. And for the fixed asset turnover, the solution to identify the precise causes of the reduction in the fixed asset turnover ratio, do an in-depth investigation. The second one, examining ways to increase operational effectiveness, simplify producer, or maximize the use of fixed asset. And for the last one is gross profit margin. The solution to determine the particular issue, do an in-depth analysis of the element influencing the decline in gross profit margin. Second one, examining cost structure and look for a way to cut expenses or improve operational effectiveness.
In summary, comparing Hapseng Industries Berhad and Huatai Industries Berhad highlights their distinct strength in Malaysian food manufacturing. Huatai's adaptive diversification and Hapseng's niche focus both contribute to solid financial stability. With significant revenue growth and effective liquidity management, this insight underscores the importance of adaptation in the dynamic consumer products market. This consists analysts aids stakeholders in navigating Malaysia's evolving corporate landscape.